lights. Let's turn on that light there. Drinking my coffee and having my gummies. Oh yeah, my gummies. Hi there. Hello, hello. How's it going today? How's it going today, everyone? Just gonna wait until more people arrive and then we can start with some Bible verses. How are you? These are good, man. I love them. These mushroom gummies. That's a huge ass bag. Yum. It tastes like berries. Hi. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do our little skincare routine. Like my new shirt. I'm just looking for something to pull my hair back. Here we go. It's gonna give me weird bangs though. Just don't want to get lotion on my bangs, you know. It's weird. Feels weird. Oh, thank you, Fixa. Thank you for the gift. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Fixa. Awesome. Dankeschön. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure how those gifts work, but thank you very much. That's the first large gift I've gotten, I think. I think that's what those are. I gotta double check. We'll see what all that's about, but thank you. you don't know what they are? Cool. Cool. Time to, yeah, skin's dry. That like foaming face wash that I have, I really love it. It takes out all the oils and dirt from your pores. It's really nice. It's like a combination between that cleansing balm and face wash like this, the foaming face wash. It's like a combination of those two things. Koreans come out with the best beauty products. Changed my mind. The best skincare. Truly. And I do have really sensitive skin. Like when I went wild over skincare products this, not long ago, it caused my skin to break out and into rashes and like fungal acne. Like this acne was just like all of a sudden. Yeah, I recommend just going easy on your skin, man. I don't want to like name drop any products because I mean, it might not be as bad for some people as it is for others. I might just have really sensitive skin, but there's this one famous brand that went viral, and it's this like these jelly capsules. They sell a lot of this jelly capsule shit. Gosh, it's like, it starts with an M, ends in cube, right? Okay, like, what do you call it? What do you call those things? In Dungeons and Dragons, those cubes that like eat people up. Hi. But anyway, so like their products cause my skin to break out like a biatch. So I use the gentlest. I find snail mucin is good for my skin. A good vitamin C serum. That propolis is really nice on my skin. So it was kind of like a trial and error thing, but it wasn't fun. It wasn't pretty. It was not a pretty process because yeah, my skin had to suffer to get to this point. It shouldn't have to get to that point, but also just drinking lots of water is like the number one good thing you can do for your skin. Drink plenty of water. You know, stay nourished and drink water. That's the best thing you can do for your skin. And don't forget the neck. Ladies, I know that 90% of my audience is male, but ladies, where are you? Shout out to all my ladies. Hello. Hi. Hey, Astrid. Sehr gut, sehr gut. And you know how you say very good in Chinese? Because I can speak a little Chinese. Not much. Because I forgot a lot of it. I studied it like well over 10 years ago now. In 2013 is when I stopped, ended that, and that was like 3 years of study. I really enjoyed it. I don't want to toot my horn, but I got pretty good grades. A, and 1 B plus. But it was such a fun class, man. My teacher was nice. Good teachers are so important, guys. Like, that makes all the difference sometimes. Especially when you've got anxiety like me, and you feel the tension around you as I do. Like, I feel tension very, very acutely. So, like, if the teacher is really nice and warm and very and clever in that she comes up with games to play in order to memorize, Chinese, and she was just such a good teacher. She was such a good teacher. She said when listening comprehension was the hardest part for me, and she said that when listening to a Chinese, to a Chinese question or sentence or whatever, you want to listen to it like it's music because it's a tonal language. You don't want to pick out every little bit out of it. You don't want to try to discern every character and every word, pick it apart. You want to just discern the subject, object, verb, and listen to it like it's music because it's tonal language. You get the rhythm first, and then later on, gradually you start to sort of pick it apart. But for the most part, you get it so that you can actually answer the question, right? Subject, object, verb. Like, that will be handy if you actually go travel there. You don't speak that well, but at least you can discern directions. Someone asking you directions, or asking you, like, what restaurant should I go to? Whatever, It was so much fun. I miss that. Is this exorcism? Perhaps. I have all my voodoo dolls around me just for you. Oh my gosh. Okay. My grandma collected dolls too. She was my hero. Okay. Except, I collected most of these dolls with the intention of selling them. Not this one, not the ones that are sitting there out of their boxes, granted. Just the ones that are in their boxes. I might sell some of them. A lot of them. Mainly the Monster High dolls. I was assuming that someday they would become valuable to people who, eventually some of these dolls won't be selling anymore. They'll be rarities, and then Gen Zers and younger millennials will become nostalgic for them and want to buy them. Nostalgia sells. I don't know, guys. I know that nostalgia does sell, but don't know if those will be valuable. We'll see. It's like almost like a mini lottery ticket. I don't know. What do you mean, can you get mod? I'm sorry, I don't need any more mods right now, but thank you. Oh, looks like I need to get new lights. Looks like I gotta charge this light. Right back. Definitely not the kind of skirt you want to go hiking in. You know why? Well, you got to probably just unbutton it so you can move. But even then, you're kind of like trapped in it. Look, if I were to button this skirt, look how much I can move in it. Look how much I can move in this goddamn skirt. I shouldn't say the Lord's name in vain, especially on a Sunday. Oh, that's a bad habit. I don't want to do that. Okay, look, okay. Okay, see, look how much I can move in the skirt. And if I get hurt, it's all for you. You see, I can't move. Can't move. I can't even take the dog for a walk in this skirt. You know it, buddy. You know it. You know it. You know. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Did I kick your chin a little with my knee? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. Sorry. We're a little crazy over here. My gosh. Sorry, you fell. Shando, buddy. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss, honey? On the cheek? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no camera, honey. Well, can I have a kiss? He's camera shy, guys. He knows I'm trying to trick him. He's too smart. He's too smart for me. Okay, that looks like it's going to shut off any minute, too. Yeah, that's not going to last, unfortunately. Aw, you want to get in the bed. You want to get in the bed. Just don't jump on my light, though, okay? Here, let me move my stuff over here. Now you got plenty of room. Yeah, you want me to help you into the bed because you're a big baby? You're strong, Shando, and you're smart. You can do it. You can do it, honey bear. There you go. There you go. Ears. Can I have a kiss? Okay. You got little eye boogers here. Ears. Let me wipe that off of my dirty shirt. Hi. I love you. Don't be so sad. Baby, not that out. I know. It's okay. Mother's here. You needn't be sad. I know. Oh, he's so sensitive. My precious one. Oh, he is adorable. He is. He's my little muffin. My little crumpet. My little love muffin. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't want to wreck my bangs too much there. All right. Mother ducker. That's not working now. Okay, well, at least that's charging over there. We got some good light, I guess, a little bit over here. That's not so bad. I've seen people that just completely obscured on their live streams practically. The little dim candlelight. It's not that bad. I look like an 80s action movie star. You know what? Have people telling me I look like Sarah Connor, dude. It's funny because no one in my family agrees. No one in my family thinks I look like Sarah Connor. But you guys all seem to think I do. Huh. I look... I hope I don't look NPC-ish or something. I don't think that. You know, some people can actually, like, you know those channels where people pretend to be NPCs and they just walk around regular places, you know, acting like NPCs, getting stuck in you know, fences or whatever. And they're just like, you know how like sometimes video games glitch, they can actually capture that, so and it's so uncanny. Propolis. Mick Jagger. I'm not Eastern European, guys. I'm not Eastern European. No, actually, I've got mostly Welsh. I've got mostly Welsh, English, Scottish, and Danish. I should check my DNA results again, though, just to be absolutely certain. I know I got a ton of Welsh, but sometimes those things shift and change. Like, they start finding more things and figuring it out, kind of narrowing it down. That's what, at least, that's what it seems to be doing with my mom's DNA test. She always finds something new comes up. Maybe hers is inaccurate, though. I don't know. Yeah, you guys tell me I look like Juliette Lewis, too. I take that as a compliment. I think she's really pretty. She's really pretty in Natural Born Killers, and that one Quentin Tarantino film where she's a really young girl. That one of George Clooney, where Salma Hayek puts her foot in Quentin Tarantino's mouth, and like he obviously, that was obviously his call. Like you know Quentin Tarantino and his foot and his feet. Like that's practically with him. It's like comedy relief. It doesn't necessarily come off as creepy. It just comes off as kind of funny with him. That dirty dog. Scoundrel. Yeah, there is no Monsieur Le Maire in this room. There is only a scoundrel. Have you guys seen the 1970s version of Les Miserables with Anthony Perkins as the antagonist? Have you seen that movie? Because it's really good. It's one of my favorite movies. It is obviously the best version, movie adaptation of Les Miserables. It's really good. So I watched that ever since I was a little kid. It was really, it's a classic. It's so good. So well done. And I love Anthony Perkins. He's the bad guy in Psycho. And he's much older in that film. Because it's from the 70s, right? And I think Psycho came out in like the late 40s or early 50s, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was the 40s. I'm not certain exactly. When did Psycho come out? 40s or early 50s? I mean, the way she was dressed in that film reminded me of the 50s, actually. Let me look it up. Haven't seen it in a long time. Gosh, man. You know the actress who played in Psycho, Jamie Lee Curtis's mother? What was her name? Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. She was afraid of taking showers ever since filming that scene. She'd only take baths. And she'd take showers, I mean, only when she had to. And she'd always have the shower curtain open. She would never take showers because she was just so terrified by this. I can't even imagine what Alfred Hitchcock did to her there. Like, he was kind of, reminds me of Stanley Kubrick a little bit, and how, you know, how brutal he was with his actors. What's going on here? Is this even working? Okay, there now it is. Weird. Okay. Just want to see when Psycho came out because I'm curious. I love the 80s aesthetic. I wish I was like a kid in the 80s and like college in the 90s. But then if that were the case, I'd be old right now. Kidding. Kidding. I wish it would have stayed in the 80s and 90s, you know. Except that I am glad we have some certain things that we do now. We have like virtual reality video games and shit. I really can't wait until I'm able to get my hands on that crap. Because I have to meet Marcus the Worm. It's my mission in life. Especially his cousin Carcass. It's hilarious. Wait. Okay, so when did Psycho come out? Wow. 1960? I'm way off. 1960. Okay, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, 40s is too early. I was thinking 50s. But, like, yeah, no, 1960. Wow, okay. Yeah. All right, now I get it. Okay. Would you rather have the ability to effortlessly run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? What would be more handy though? What could save lives more easily? What could be the most use to society? Me flying at 10 miles per hour or running at 100 miles per hour? That would, I mean, running at 100 miles per hour would be granted that I have some type of superhuman strength so that I can carry people on my back and then run them to the hospital if we don't have a freaking car out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, like, but flying, dude, I think I'd choose flying. I don't know. Seems like I might. I mean, what if we fall down into a ravine and I need to fly up there to get us help? Yeah, flying. I choose flying. Like a birdie. Coffee. Lots of coffee. Actually, I just drink 2 cups per day. But if you were counting it in measuring cups, I would say that I'm having about 5 cups of coffee per day. Birds have the entire sky to themselves and instead choose to fly right in the middle of the road. Yeah, my favorite birds in North America are definitely crows and corvids because they're smart and sweet and adorable. And they have revenge. They you know, crows are so smart that they carry down their revenge through generations. Like if you cross a crow, if you offend a crow in any way, shape, or form, and it takes it to heart, it will register your face like a freaking robot, and then it'll tell all of its friends, and its friends will tell everyone else, and everyone else will tell their children, their the baby birds, and the baby birds will know this, and they'll pass it down to their offspring, and you'll have whole flocks of crows on your ass for generations, years. Like, they don't forget. They're freaking smart, man. But I also love parrots. And I wish we had cardinals, because cardinals are so pretty. But in terms of just like interesting birds that have brains, smart, crows. Crows are smart. Coffee. Oh, yeah, buddy. Now we're all revved up. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Here, let me share my Instagram and other information like I always do. So that, you know, Discord, you can, you know, if you'd like to commission me for a painting, excuse me, you can come to my Discord and we can discuss, or Instagram, anywhere where there's private messaging, we can discuss details, business. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Well, this is so comfortable. You know what this shirt's made out of? Mostly viscose, and which is bamboo, and it's like one of the most comfortable materials. And cotton. That's what I'm looking for. Anytime I try to go shirt shopping, I always look for cotton and bamboo. Because F polyester can go to hell. Polyester can go to hell. Okay. PayPal is at and Cash Apps. It's gonna be $. And the dog. You a dog, Shando. You're not just a dog. You're a dog. Let's see, Shando the dog, and Discord. Discord is have I memorized it yet? 13473, I think. I'll double check. Got it. I got it right. I finally memorized the number. Okay. 13473. Okay. And then my Instagram is Anna.Katrina. It's what my piano teacher used to call me. So no, my name is Ann, not Anna. Don't worry about that. It's Anna Katrina Arts, my Insta. So there's that. Okay, and we can pin the message. Cool beans. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the likes and all that. Thank you. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Dankeschön. Your dog's name is Ann. Cool. I've never heard of a dog with my name. That's pretty cool. Annie's a good name for a dog, I think. You know, Annie. Do you call her Annie? Yep. Yeah, my piano teacher used to call me Anna Katrina or Anna Katerina. Anna Katerina. My hair a little bit. Got a back itch. I just love that. Why, hello. Ah, sometimes. Anne was the name on her tag when I rescued her. I love that. Nice. Where'd you rescue her from? What happened to her? Where was she when you rescued her? And what kind of dog is she? Is she a little dog? A big dog? I want to see that show about Catherine the Great. It looks so good. It has Ella Fanning, right? I've mentioned that here on my live stream. I'd like to see that one. Thank you. Nicholas Holt. Isn't that the guy from that show? He's in Skins too. Have you guys seen Skins? I watched that such a long time ago. Like 2000. I watched that in like 2008 or 9. Like a year after it came out, I think. Wasn't that in like 2007 when the Skins was out? I was a teenager, actually. It's called Beagles and Buddies, a great rescue place for anyone in social. Nice. Nice. Well, good for you, man. Much respect. Yeah, actually, I heard something sad speaking of beagles, you know. I heard about something sad speaking of beagles. When it comes to the heinous act of animal experimentation, when they're experimenting on dogs, they always use beagles because beagles tolerate humans inflicting pain on them more than other dogs, apparently. Did you hear about that? Have you heard about that? Beagles of all the other dogs are used for animal experimentation more because they tolerate abuse more than any other dog. That's when I heard about that, it just broke my heart. I didn't even know that shit was even allowed. Shouldn't, honestly. It's like maybe that's how it used to be. Hopefully it's not still going on, but that's just terrible. Yeah, that is horrifying, right? I recently found that out from like Morbid Facts. I don't know if he's always accurate. Have you heard of that guy, Morbid Facts? So he makes these compilations of morbid facts, so to speak. Some of them are like, what the hell? Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you for liking my Instagram posts. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Strange. And welcome to my channel. Well, I never said I didn't believe that I'm pretty. I mean, I know I'm relatively good looking. I don't try to rub it in everyone's face, though. Like, that doesn't seem very, becoming. But I'm not gonna act all like, oh yeah, like I don't think I'm pretty when I know that I am. It's just dishonest, I think. And I know how it is. It's like, oftentimes, it's like guys will come around, other people go around saying that you're really pretty. And then once you say, I know I am, they look at you like, oh, the audacity. It's like kind of like Regina George. So you think you're pretty. You get that reaction quite a bit if you go around flaunting it, or not even flaunting it, but saying, being self-assured and being like, yeah, I know I'm pretty. Like, oh, so you think you're pretty. You get that kind of reaction. Okay, what? How about my copper? Oh, there it is. I like my copper eyeliner. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ginger Ninja. Ginger Ninja. Hello. Okay, well, guys, I think we should start reading the Bible because it is Sunday. I need to start going to church again. I do. It's honestly, I would be doing that if I wasn't so attached to my dog. It's hard leaving him. And the thing is, like, maybe if someone would go with me, I'd feel a little more. I don't know. I just kind of panic when I'm on my own without him. I know it sounds kind of pathetic, but I don't know, guys. He is my emotional service dog, and I know that some churches would be okay with me bringing him with me. I should just call them up and see. The church I have in mind probably might be okay, but then again, it's like, he's a big dog, and I don't want to get, like, dirty looks from people. I'm worried I'm going to get dirty looks from people because he might be a distraction to them. I don't know. And I don't know. To make sure he doesn't drink the holy water. Yeah. That doesn't even seem too far-fetched. Him drinking the holy water. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. It's probably a good idea maybe if I ask my dad, hey, do you want to go to church with me? And we can go to church. I'll go to church. I'll just be gone for a couple hours and come back, and then Shanda will be okay. I don't know. I'm worried he'll throw a tantrum because sometimes when he's like, when I leave him for a while, he might chew something up. He doesn't do that usually, but every now and then when he's upset, he'll throw a tantrum to show me how much I've hurt him. I don't know. But like he'll go and he'll chew up my like a book or something, or a piece of, or my journal or whatever, a piece of paper. Gosh, man, I wish I had better lighting here. Let's see. Hello, good afternoon. Let me not miss too many of you guys here. Yeah, with the cold weather hitting Iowa, you haven't been to church in 3 weeks. Until this morning, my vehicle was down 3 weeks ago and got it back. No fun having no defrost or heat. And yeah, I can only imagine what it's like when it's constantly snowing and you're caved in. It's like when it hardly ever snows ever, you're like, I wish it would snow every now and then. But people who are constantly trapped by that stuff, you guys must get so sick of it. Because, like, I can only stand it for so long. We have had it where we've had snow for, like, 3 inches of snow or 4 inches of snow for, like, a few weeks, maybe a week or two. And it doesn't seem to last long, but it's long enough to interrupt daily life, if I have to go to work or something, or want to go to the store. It can be annoying when it's super icy out. Snow isn't so bad, but when it gets icy and slushy, I don't like it. And that's how it usually is over here when we get snow. So later we will work on that Vince McMahon painting. And I want to show you, I want to take another look at my work in progress, because sometimes when you look at it a second time, it looks different. You can see it from a fresh perspective. I don't want to stain my skirt. Cute. Can't see a darn thing. Kind of want to see the Fast and the Furious. I haven't seen that movie. Maybe it'll make me want to learn how to drive. I've got a fear of driving, and yet I love cars and stuff, I don't know if it was the thought of, like, when that person almost T-boned me when I was in the passenger seat, or what, when I was like a kid. I don't know if that ever affected me. But I would like to learn how to drive. I would. I would love that. I would love to learn how to drive. Get my learner's permit. I should get my learner's permit. Go to the DMV. Get her done. Also, I want to thank you guys for coming to my channel again. Thank you so much, and it is an honor. It's an honor having you guys here. I never thought my channel would get this big so fast just from live streaming, I mean, I know it's not huge, but it's like in such little time, I didn't expect for it to grow so fast. Okay. Needs to be sharpened a bit. I can't see. Jeez. Okay. Go get my... Ah! God damn it. Oh, good. Sorry. Excuse my French. It's just that stuff's kind of expensive. I just sharpened it. Good thing it didn't fall right on its tip. Ah! 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 Peter! Oh my God, Peter. Yeah, I should watch a movie tonight. I haven't watched a movie in so long. I'll see what they have for free, I guess, on YouTube's. I don't have any video streaming platforms right now. And you know, as soon as I get myself a consistent income, I'll be able to do that sort of thing. I don't want to pay $6, $7 every month. Wow. Oh my. Yes, I'm an American. I'm a American. I'm not getting dolled up for anybody, sir. But thank you. Doing it all for myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Phil. Oh, Phil Hill, thank you. Oh, thank you, James Ventura. Getaway drivers. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, you guys are too kind. Thank you. Yeah. Ice, no ice. We don't want to be driving on ice. No, never. I'll never drive on ice, ever. Unless it's an emergency. But I don't trust myself. Thank you, the 90s gaming guy. And I know you can do this. I know you can keep going. I know how hard that alcohol is to resist, because people, I mean, some people act like there's something wrong with you when you're not engaging in drinking with them and stuff. You know, it's like it can be really hard because it's so socially accepted. But it's, you know, even so, it's better. You're better off without it. It's not healthy either. It's not healthy for your brain or your body or your mental state, your psychological state. But you know, it's like I have nothing against people who can hold their liquor. Like, you know, some people in my family, every now and then they have a drink. It's like, you know, I have nothing against that. Or like, you know, people having a beer every now and then, nothing against that. But like, I know for myself, I'm better off without it. I'm better off without it. And, you know, I mean, I might I might have one glass of champagne at a party once in a blue moon, but that's it. I think it's better for me to avoid it, because if there's a whole bunch of alcohol around, I'll have a hard time avoiding, I'll have a hard time keeping myself moderate. Hmm. Definitely not 20. 20 is like a friggin' baby. I'm gonna be 35 come February 26th, my friend. I'm not 20, but thank you. Anywho, yeah, I was gonna. Let's see. Oh yeah, I love this stuff. Ooh, copper. Stuff's supposed to be good for your skin too. And I love it. That was a good product. Albeit quite really, yeah, that one was a little expensive. I think it'll last a long time though. Because I've had it for a while. Hello. 32, feeling 70. You know, of course my chin's natural. I got it from my mom. Um, okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah, well, Blake, we talk about recovery from addiction. We don't talk about how great it used to be. Because you know what? Sure, it used to feel good, okay? We know that. During the honeymoon phase, that is. Once your tolerance gets to a certain level, you don't feel good from it so much anymore. Rarely. And that's only if you come across a strain and everyone in town is saying that that people are ODing on it. And then as an addict, you think to yourself, well, then it must be potent. Then it must be good stuff. Then it means I'm going to feel something from it finally. You know, but other than that, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to feel a damn thing from it. You're always going to be running from the sickness, the dope sickness. It's not worth it. You'll lose everything. I guess unless you're rich, and if you're rich, it's likely gonna just kill you unless you quit. Robert Downey Jr. knows that. He knows that if he gets back into that stuff, it's probably gonna kill him, because he's got all the money in the world. He could just call up somebody and they'll just deliver. You know? Like, I guess rich people have that dilemma if they're drug addicts. It's like, it's too easy for them to get their hands on it. Can't even imagine. It's best to change your environment, out of sight, out of mind, and just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Strengthen yourself. Strengthen your mind. Strengthen your body. Don't let that stuff get you, because you're stronger than that. That stuff doesn't own me, and it doesn't own you. Ooh, a little cooling eye balm. I like this stuff. Huh. I don't know if it's like supposed to go there or under the eye, maybe. Kind of gives it does give a cooling effect. It's really nice. Huh. All around there. And it smells good. It smells like oranges. Like orange creamsicle or something. It says rose glow, but it's like, it smells like oranges. Cooling and brightening eye balm. Apply around the eye area for instant cooling and a rose glow. Use under and over makeup. Oh, under and over makeup as needed throughout the day for an instant pick-me-up. Cool. I love this stuff. Makes my eyes feel super refreshed and awake. Yeah, I should actually apply that first thing in the morning because that feels great. A little bit of rose quartz. Slap it. Slap it. Slap. Okay. Knew it. What music do I listen to? I listen to folk, I listen to rock, I listen to country rock, Hank Williams Jr., that sort of thing. I listen to classical, I listen to blues, I listen to jazz, I listen to hip hop, I listen to heavy metal sometimes. How about you? I just lost my job because they shut down. I worked for them for 10 years until they shut down. Now it's like, yeah, I've been applying for jobs. I haven't been very lucky because I have to bring my dog with me. And well, he's my emotional support dog, and I have like 10 years in the cafe food industry. So I mean, that's even if you have an emotional service dog, like they have rules against dogs in restaurants and stuff like that. So I mean, Anna Bananas, that little local cafe I worked at, they had very unique circumstances, which allowed for me to bring my dog there. He was a really good boy, loved meeting everybody. He loves getting on the train with me. It's his favorite thing to do. I can't even imagine going without him and leaving him alone for like 8 hours a day or more. You know, it's not only that, but I don't trust it. I don't trust leaving him for that long. Without me, he'd be miserable. I can't do that. I could leave him for maybe 2 hours, maybe 3, but no longer than that. I'm gonna be 35 come February 26th. Oh, that stuff under my eyes feels so nice. Got something in my eye though, don't I? Maybe this will help. Hey, buddy. Oh, man, that's terrible. That's terrible. Who here has done that? Who here has texted their ex when they were drunk? That's just terrible. I should have been there. Don't ever want to do that. It's not like I got it, you know, anything, you know, it's not like anyone said, you know, got angry or anything, but it's like, shit, that's so embarrassing. Good thing that hasn't happened in a long time. Maybe even a tiny bit more blush, a little bit more blush, tiny bit more. Now, I don't know what to, you know, I don't know if I believe in this sort of thing, but one sec. I have this, like, little stone that was given to me by the lady who gave me all that makeup. She like worked at a beauty salon, and I walked her dogs, and she gave me all this makeup and hair products and skin products and stuff. Let me see. Yeah, she gave me this thing. Comes in this cute pouch, leather, I think, or not real leather, but it's this little rose quartz stone. Apparently, it's supposed to like massage or something. I'm not sure. It feels nice. It's like super cool and smooth and all that, but I don't think it does jack squat, honestly, in terms of, you know, people seem to think that this has some healing effect. I don't think so. Don't think so, but it's pretty. I doubt it. I doubt that it does jack squat. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Cool. What kind of rock songs? I like stuff from Hank Williams Jr. a lot. I wish I could play some music for you guys, but I can't. We're not getting copyrighted today. Not today. Not today. Okay. Shall we start with the Bible? Oh, wait. I haven't done my mascara yet. One sec. One moment. Gotta do mascara. Gotta finish some eyes. Ooh. I love this stuff, but we might be almost out. I don't know. Oh, my. Blend that in a little better. Almost done with our eyes here. Gosh, you guys, if there's any... I mean, for one thing, I just think it's stupid to worship celebrities, but if there's any celebrity out there that I just cannot stand these days, it is Ariana Grande. You hear about her? Like her Instagram, bragging about being a home wrecker and stealing other women's men. You know, like that SpongeBob dude. His wife was a doctor. They were high school sweethearts. I didn't even know that. And they just had a baby and he ran off with her. Like she's just gonna toss him away. The next, you know, they're not gonna last. This is like, it's just trash. She's just not a good person. Going around licking donuts, we should have realized from that point onward that she was no good. But yeah, I mean, I would not have her star in Wicked because, like, just the kind of person she is enough to make me not want to watch it. And usually I'm able to separate the artist from who they are. I mean, the artist's, you know, work from their character, you know? We all know that a lot of artists have done bad things, but gosh, that like man stealing sort of and bragging about it because she's bored. Trust me, I have all the reason to hate that sort of stuff, and I can't stand girls like that, people like that. They think they're so powerful stealing other women's men. It's like, no, you don't look powerful. You don't look bigger than her. You just look like a witch. You look like a slime ball. I watched that video the other day. I was like, oh, wow. Wow. The audacities. Gosh, what is in my eye, man? It's always something in one eye. Come on. It's gotta be like a little eyelash in there or something. Oh, come on. What's in there? Ladies, don't you just hate it when you're doing your eyes and some little speck gets in one of them? Don't know what, don't see it anywhere. It's invisible. It could be in the very back of my eye socket for all I know. Ay, ay, ay. I think I may have gotten it. I'm not sure. Then you gotta start over. Gotta fix it. It's okay. Oh, snap. Yeah, it's because I'm almost out of this stuff, too. It's like, yeah, there's not much of this left. I fucked my eye up. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Okay, we've messed up my eye a little bit. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well, let's put that cooling stuff on my eye here for a minute, because we have definitely irritated it. That's not good. And that doesn't happen very often, that much irritation. Might not want to use that mascara anymore. I think it might even be It could be stale for all I know. I'm almost out of it. It's good quality stuff, though. It's like you wouldn't think. Got a little too close to my eye with that stuff. It's okay. It's okay. We'll give that eye some space. We'll give that eye some space. It's traumatized. Okay. So I wish I had some Q-tips. That's what I need. I need some Q-tips around here. And also I'm sweating my balls off. Kidding. I don't have balls. Ah. Okay. Where did I put that thing? Here's our little cooling stick. Oh, that feels a little better. Sometimes I get all sweaty when I'm putting on my makeup. It's just, that gets annoying too. Whatever, I'll do what I want. Yeah, that feels better. That cooling eye balm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. That stuff's nice. It's a godsend for when your eyes are a little irritated. Irritated because I smacked it with my I smacked my eyeball with my mascara. You never want to do that. Excuse me. My bad. Give my eye a break for a moment. Oh, it's no good. Trust me, that doesn't happen a lot. Not like I'm torturing myself here. It was an accident. Okay, well this eye looks good. This eye looks a little sad. We're gonna let you heal for a minute, eyeball. Okay, well, first of all, I also want to kind of rub some of that off here. A little bit messy. Yeah. Stubborn. There's just something, like some stubborn little speck in this eye that just will not give up. I don't even see it. It just feels like it's in the back of my eye or something. And honestly, I felt that even before I put on my makeup. Like there's an eyelash stuck in my eye and it's super annoying. It's like, what, do I need a spoon to scrape it out? No, we do not need that. Ever. Just get this here. You know, and with that stuff, with that cooling stuff, actually my makeup goes on a lot nicer. Yeah, I should apply that right before putting on makeup too. You know what? I'm gonna start over here. Let's see. Start over there. Yeah. I like Creedence Clearwater Revival. I like Hank Williams Jr. I like Jurassic 5 in terms of like hip hop music. When I was like agnostic, I would listen to stuff like Great and Square, and yeah, I don't like that stuff anymore. Jurassic 5. I'd show you some of the music if I didn't get copyrighted. I mean, I can at least recommend it. Jurassic number 5. Jurassic 5. Like Jurassic Park. Okay. I might have to just go out and get some boxes for shipping out those paintings, because it's just taking too long to find a box, I think. I need to go look, get some, maybe they'll have some at, like, at liquor stores. They tend to have boxes, some free boxes, but I don't know if they're gonna have the boxes I'm looking for, like the right size. Probably just order a few online or something like that. I don't know if I'll find anything. But I just get so many packages in the mail around here for like, I'm like, we got some shopaholics around here, and we get so many boxes. You would think I'd be able to find something that fits. What the hell? Who's spamming me? Yep, all the spam. Wow. Yeah, they're gone. We're not letting you spam me that much, buddy. Jeez, the audacity. Oh, that felt good. Did you hear that? I just cracked my back like a mofo. That felt so good. That went all the way up and down that went all the way up my spine. That was good. That was a good back crackle. Did you hear my back crack? That felt so good. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. If you're thanking me for dealing with that troll who was spamming me, you're most welcome. Okay, I'll just use this. And I gotta be careful. God damn, when my hand can't stay still. I mean, my arm. Drink a little too much coffee, probably. I got plenty of mascara here. Man, that stuff. What? God, why am I so clumsy and messy today? Oh. Spammer alert. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bye-bye, bish. Fools. Fools. Got a little mascara on my waterline. We don't want that. That's why I need a Q-tip. Gosh, that mascara was so wet. It wants to act like my eyeliner now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please, stop. Get some help. Coconut oil will do the trick there. It's for some reason. Okay, so get that off of there. Get that off of there. Get that off of there. Come on, okay, I have a little wet wipe here. Hey, buddy. It doesn't even matter. I have to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay. Get that mascara off my eye. Oh, there we go. Jeez Louise. Just sometimes, man, sometimes it just like, it's like a bad hair day. It's like a bad hair day sometimes when I'm putting on my makeup. It's like, one mistake, just it's like collateral damage. Prada. Well, thank you. Thank you. Shanky, thank you. No. Okay, that one looks fine. This eye looks okay. Gosh, gotta be very careful with that mascara because it can just have a mind of its freaking own sometimes. Sometimes it like wants to glue your eyelashes in a weird way. Sorry, that's taking way longer than it should because I messed it up. Don't need that much thickness on my freaking mascara here. There we go. Come on now. No. We don't need to look like a fucking. All right, come on. Yeah. God, that stuff's thick as hell. That's some thick ass mascara, thicker than what I'm used to. I don't use that one very much, if any. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, almost 3 o'clock over here. Yeah, I know. It's taking longer. Well, that's because I fudged up my eyeball. Ugh. And with the Vince McMahon painting, I'm a lot more careful. You know, I'm like, if I'm getting to the point where it's like, you know, I'm obsessing too much over it, I need to take a step back because it's watercolor, and one little mistake and you know, you're effed. It's not like oil paint where you can, you know, scrape it off, slap it back on, reapply it. You can reuse oil, you know, used oil paint, you know, paintings. Like if a painting doesn't come out the way you wish, you can just gesso that up and then paint over it again and come up with something legit. Like, you know, it's different with oil painting than it is with watercolor. You gotta be careful with the water, even more careful with watercolor. At least it's not as expensive. But like, you know, still, I mean, that watercolor palette I have is actually really expensive. Costs just as much as a set of oil paints, pretty much. Actually, no, oil painting can amount to more if you have that many colors. Okay. But I've had them for a long time, so a lot of my oil paintings, a lot of my oil paints, I've had them for like a decade or so. Hey you, what's up? I'm also kind of cramping still. It's like, it's better be like the last day. It's not very pleasant. Yeah, buddy, how's it going? I mean, my hair's practically dry now. Oh, great, another spammer. Okay, one second. Hey, you. What's up? What's up, buddy? What you doing? What you doing, kiddo? I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. nails. Okay, excuse me, buddy. Oh, you're so good. You knew I'd be back, didn't you? Didn't you, boy? Okay, 1 sec. I need to get something out of here. Hey, buddy. Hey, Shanda. What you looking at, buddy? What you looking at? What you looking at, kiddo? Don't be staring. Don't be staring, Shanda. You weirdo. Listen. This place is a mess. And, yeah, this doesn't fit me. Jeez, it don't fit me. Okay. Oh, God. God damn it. Oh, man, why am I still dealing with that? I'm gonna go get my other light. That's dirty. Kiddo. Please do not. So I got, look, there's always a hair that likes to run away from me and get right in my eye. It's like it takes a detour, goes and has a cappuccino somewhere, and then it comes back and gets in my eye. It thinks it's my eyes, it's home, I guess. I'm getting my little light here now. That's charged up. I'm also getting kind of hungry. Okay. I don't know if we have any food in the house though. Okay. Hair. Gotta fix my hair. Yes, please like and subscribe, guys. It's very much appreciated. We can read some of the Bible, and yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah. Yes, anyone got a Bible verse you'd like me to start as soon as I'm done fixing my hair here? I just want it to look nice on Sunday. Okay. Okay. Okay, stay out of my eyes. Okay. Gosh, man. What is that? What is that little hair right there that wants to just pull? Pull, pull, pull. Ah, there must be some shorter hairs stuck in there or something. I can't see now. Okay. Okay, doc. Eesh. Jeez. Come on now. Come on, let's make it easy peasy now. Hair doesn't want to cooperate either. And my arms are starting to hurt. I'm starting to sweat. It's like I gotta pull out certain hairs because they will pull. Eesh. Well, some of the hairs don't like to be excluded. Yeah, you can stay the heck out of the ponytail party. Aye! Good grief. Sorry. That it's just annoying. I can't take it anymore. Okay. All right. Okay, we got this. Shouldn't be that difficult. It's like, God, man. Okay. One moment, guys. Fuck. Fudgesicle. I mean, seriously, though. I'm getting all sweaty. Just trying to do my darn hair. I don't like it when it's in my face, and I don't like it when it's pulling, so should just get some hairpins sometime soon. Just some regular hairpins to pull my hair back a little. I know it looks nice this way too, though. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, good. Seriously, though, I'm sweating and I'm still cramping and stuff, and I don't feel that good, guys. I think that's why I'm messing everything up today, like my makeup, my hair, and all that, because I'm just like cramping, and it's painful, guys. I don't think the coffee helps it very much either. I don't think drinking a lot of coffee helps when you got cramps, but it's like such a daily routine habit that I have to have my coffee. It's like either a little more period cramps or a little more alert. What should I choose? Party time. I hear you. How about some of that cooling eye balm? I love this stuff. And they say put it over your makeup too, so you can do that. And they say under the eyes too. Oh yeah, that'll feel good because I'm sweaty. I love products that have a cooling effect. I had this mint shampoo, and my goodness, in the summertime, having a mint shampoo that cools your scalp, highly recommended. now I gotta sharpen that again. Okay, well, let's do it now. Let's get her done. Just want to make sure it's not all smeared here. Ugh. Okay. At least I'm not like sleeping like a lot of live streamers are doing these days. It's like, is it like a trend now for people to sleep on their live stream or what? Sorry, bro. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't get it. I don't get what the appeal is of just watching people sleep. Do you feel like you're less lonely? Like you're actually sleeping with them? Or like what? Or is it a creepy kind of a... Are people just being creepy or what? Got a little pimple. That's okay. Happens. It's actually not that bad for it being that time of the month. Usually when it's that time of the month, I break out like in 3 different places. Mix it up a bit. Okay, guys. Well, let's put that in there. Oh. Okay, there's a little light in my eye a little bit. Okay. All right, guys. Let's start our Bible study now. Yeah, let's do that now. Oh, we'll read a few passages. Anyone got a recommendation? No one should be mixing Ambien and vodka. Not one bit. That's not good for anybody. That's dangerous, in fact. I guess sleeping takes time and they get donations while sleeping. I know, yeah. I don't feel like I'd really get donations for sleeping. I mean, come on. Seriously? People want to reward that? Lack of work, lack of respect for the audience, lack of... I don't know, man. The things people do for money and the things people like to watch, I guess it's not my place to judge. Seems ridiculous to me, though, personally. I mean, if Grandpa has a live stream and he falls asleep, I don't blame him for that. But if someone's propping their phone just right so that it's angled right here, and you're just, well, creepers are commenting on you and stuff, like, don't you have more respect for yourself than that? Okay, let's do this. Anyone got a verse for me to read? Did anyone mention one here? I do engage with the chat more than most people do, actually. I was putting on my makeup and I was busy. And oftentimes when I paint and draw, I'm not there to read every single message either. But I shouldn't have to explain that. That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Dumb, in fact. You know, let's not encourage stupid, okay? Anyway, anyone got a verse you'd like for me to read from the Bible? I've been asking that, and it doesn't seem like anyone's up for it. Okay, First Book of Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 1 and 3. Cool. 1 to 3. Verse chapter 13. Okay. God, it's always something. Excuse me. Got like, it always feels like there's a little fine hair that wants to get on my nose and take a freaking ride. That's this is how I am on my period, guys. It's like, I'm so tactile with everything. Get off of me. Stop it. It itches. Okay, 13. Oh gosh, and I get a little shaky too. I don't like it. And I feel hungry all the time. Like, just I want to eat something. Okay, but just had breakfast not long ago. Or lunch, I mean. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. Or it's spelled with C-Y-M-B-A-L. Kimbal? Same, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith, so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For our knowledge is imperfect and our prophecy is imperfect. But when the perfect comes, the imperfect will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall understand fully, even as I have been fully understood. So faith, hope, love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. That's, yes, I get that one requested quite often. It's a beautiful one. Beautiful. In fact, you know, I wanna, where's my highlighter? I should just highlight that one too, because it's so good. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else got a recommendation? Thank you. Thank you, Peace Frog. Yeah, honestly, I think that the copper eyeliner is the best for me. Just something light, not I mean, I love vampy makeup and it's some of my favorite makeup. I like, I think I look good with my 90s palette right here. These colors. I have just look how beautiful those colors are. But that copper one I think is the best for me. Anyone got another recommendation? Made vodka out of water. Made wine out of water, my friend. Okay, John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only son to die for us on the cross that we may be saved. Yep, John 3:16. Okay, well, anyone got another recommendation? I'll read John 3:16, unless you just said it. Chapter John 3:16. Okay. By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. And any others, guys? Yeah, I like the color brown. No, I'm not playing the piano. What? I've learned the piano when I was a kid. I used to go to recitals and stuff, but that's largely forgotten because I stopped playing the piano when I was like 13 years old or so. Because I wanted to take art classes. Like my piano. Thank you, Clint. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, my piano teacher once came up to me while my brother's was having his turn at the piano, and I was drawing as usual. I was always drawing there, and she came up to me and said, like, you should be in art classes. And I was like, well, and then I asked my parents if I could do art class instead of piano, and I just didn't want to do piano anymore. I just wanted to do art, but I never even got to take art classes as a kid. There's only one time that we got to do that we went to this art class. I don't know. We were doing something Christmassy, so it must have been around Christmas time. And I remember getting this big red lollipop there and everything, and I was so happy, but something pissed my mom off. I don't know what it was. I was too little to even really comprehend what was going on with her. And we just never came back. She must have just got offended by some look someone gave her, or, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, certainly my dreams of drawing and stuff didn't matter. It's kind of how she is, though. But yeah, I wonder what it would have been like if we would have continued that, or put as much care into my passion for my art as we did anyone else's passions. Piano, sculpture. But for some reason, like, that wasn't as encouraged. Other people encouraged me outside of our house, like, and my dad would encourage me here, sometimes, but, I always felt like my mom didn't really encourage my art as much because I couldn't, like, attribute my success to her, I guess. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Anyone? Hey, hey, Anita, thank you. Yeah, my piano teacher used to, like, I had a hard time, like, getting distracted with my fingers. You have to have your fingers in a perpendicular posture. Like, fingers straight down like that, right? Down, straight down. Not like this. You don't want your hands flat on the keys. You want them like this. Da, 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 da. And my piano teacher, my hands just kept flattening out. You know, I just could not focus on the music and my hands at the same time. Let's just keep flattening out. My teacher would take both my hands, and granted, she was an awesome teacher. I loved her, and you know, but she'd take both my hands and just like bam, 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 and she'd adjust them for me like bam, bam, bam. Man, that was something. But yeah, that I miss her. She was cool. Gotta use those fingers correctly. Yeah, she tried to drive that through my thick skull. Anyone got any other? Hey, Mewtwo'd. Nice. Cool. Anyone got another Bible verse you'd like for me to read? Yeah? Anyone? Hey guys, hey everybody. If I haven't had a chance to say welcome to my channel, welcome to y'all's. Cool. Yeah, well, I was collecting a lot of these dolls because I assume that some of them will become valuable someday and I can just sell them for more money. You know, with nuns, I used to spend the night with nuns at a retreat house when I was a kid, and I noticed that oftentimes when they're older nuns, they cannot, you know, they're elder nuns. This applies, in my opinion, to elder nuns mostly. They can either be super, 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 super sweet and kind-hearted, or they can be super, super, super mean. I've had some mean nuns too. But most of them were nice. It was like one mean nun, actually. Maybe as an adult I would have thought she was cool or something because she had these pink glasses and was just like I'm not putting up with anyone's bullshit. And she didn't seem to have much patience for young children, I guess. Probably why she became a nun. Okay. I have a slight Boston accent. That's interesting. Well, I've never been to Boston. Okay, anybody have a... The only thing making sense to me are the 10 Commandments. They are genius. Yeah. Oh, we should adhere to them. Philippians chapter 2, 9 and 10. Thank you, Jake. Philippians. That's at towards the end, I presume here. I think they are towards the end, right? Near Timothy, maybe? No, that's Philemon. Philippians. That's more towards the end. Is that near Corinthians, I think? Philippians. That's Revelations. Okay. Philippians. Oh, not there. Oh, there it is. It's a very short book. Philippians chapter 2, 9 and 10. Cool. Must have skipped a page. No, I didn't. Huh. Oh, there it is. Chapter 2, 9 and 10. Cool. There we go. Therefore God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name which is above every name, that at the time of Jesus every knee should bow in heaven and on earth and under the earth. There we go. There's that one. Very good. Thank you for that. Would you like for me to show some of my art? Absolutely. Here, let me show you. I just worked on this. This is, I'll show you a recent one. My Chester Bennington painting. This has been commissioned. I'm in the process of trying to find a box for it. But here, this is Chester Bennington watercolor. I don't know how well you see that. Let me see here. I'll get some better lighting for you guys, maybe. Yeah, you see that a little better? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there. It's hard for me to tell if you guys see that real good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that a little. So that's Chester Bennington watercolor on watercolor paper. And here, let me show you. Try to keep that nice and safe. And I'll show you an oil painting. This is a painting of my best friend. And I could show you more. I have some out in the hallway. I'll just show you this for now, though. Okay. This is an oil painting of my best friend, Adrian. He passed away in 2021. I painted this while he was still alive. But yeah, right there. That's my friend there. Oil on panel. I don't know how well you see that, but I want to put that light there so you can see better. You guys see that very well there? I don't know. Here. There we go. There we go, I think. Yeah. Yep, oil painting. Okay. What the hell do you mean, Jeff? Of course I can read. What a dick. Oops. Thank you. Thank you. I also enjoy landscapes too. But portraits is where I feel like I excel the most in. Well, you know, actually, strangely enough, I mean, I did go to college to study art, and I started that in 2016, but I've been drawing my whole life, and I was painting long before that. Let me show you a watercolor work that I did without taking any classes, okay? I did this at my grandma's house, and this happens to be one of my best watercolors. I did this without any prior training in watercolor work. That's John Steinbeck. You know, it was helpful learning some of the techniques and stuff. And I wanted to gain connections. I wanted to learn how to use like rabbit skin glue and make, you can make watercolor surfaces on canvases and other substrates using rabbit skin glue. I have some of that, but it's kind of like it's a complicated process. But here's John Steinbeck, watercolor and watercolor paper. I didn't have any formal training before I did that. Thanks, guys. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like capturing a person's personality in a painting. Thank you, Mr. Angelo. Oh, baby. You just lay down in the bed. You tired? You tired? Yes, I know. You're so big. You're a big tank. Anyone got any more Bible verses? Well, my favorite book by John Steinbeck is East of Eden. Have you ever read that one? Oh yeah, and Tortilla Flats, really good. And so is Cannery Row. Those are my favorite ones. Okay, read Jeremiah. Okay, chapter 32, verse 37 to 42. Okay, cool. Thank you. Jeremiah. There it is. Was just there. Here it is. 32. Chapter 32, verse 37 to 42. Okay. One more page. Okay. Behold, I will gather them from all the countries to which I drove them in my... Sorry, I'm going to start over. Behold, I will gather them from all the countries to which I drove them in my anger and my wrath, and in great indignation I will bring them back to this place, and will make them dwell in safety, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God. I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever, for their own good and for the good of their children after them. I will make with them an everlasting covenant, that I will not turn away from doing good to them, and I will put the fear of me in their hearts, that they may not turn from me. I will rejoice in doing them good, and I will plant them in this land in faithfulness, and with all my heart and all my soul. For thus says the Lord, just as I have brought all this great evil upon this people, so I will bring upon them all the good that I promised them. Okay, that was good. Yes, I do sell my paintings. That's why I shared my Instagram and all that. It's pinned there. You can contact me via Discord. We can discuss details like what you'd like for me to paint, pricing and all that, and medium. Yeah, just contact me via my Discord. It's down there pinned in the comment. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Anyone got any other Bible verses today? Should read a few more. It is Sunday. Okay, let's open a random page then. Random page. Joel. The book of Joel. Verse 17. Chapter 2, I believe. Isn't it? Yeah. Chapter 2. Verse 14. Who knows whether he will not turn and repent and leave a blessing behind him, a cereal offering and a drink offering for the Lord your God? Acts chapter 10, verse 43. Okay. Okay. Chapter 10. Okay, Acts chapter 10. All right, let's do it. It's towards the end. Yes, it is. Chapter 10. Okay. You're a creeper. Wow, what a spamming creep. Okay, we'll go Leviticus next. We'll do Leviticus next. Acts chapter 10. Okay, we'll do Acts and chapter 10. At Caesarea, there was a man named Cornelius, a centurion of what was known as the Italian cohort, a devout man who feared God with all his household, gave alms liberally to the people, and prayed constantly to God. About the ninth hour of the day, he saw clearly in a vision an angel of God coming in and saying to him, "Cornelius." And he stared at him in terror and said, "What is it, Lord?" And he said to him, "Your prayers and your alms have ascended as a memorial before God. And now send men to Joppa, and bring one Simon who is called Peter. He is lodging with Simon, a tanner, whose house is by the seaside." When the angel who spoke to him had departed, he called 2 of his servants and a devout soldier from among those who waited on him. And having related everything to them, he sent them to Joppa. The next day, as they were on their journey and coming near the city, Peter went up on the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. And he became hungry. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. It's getting distracting a little bit, actually. And he became hungry and desired something to eat. But while they were preparing it, he fell into a trance and saw the heaven opened and something descending like a great sheet let down by 4 corners upon the earth. In it were all kinds of animals and reptiles and birds of the air. And there came a voice to him, "Rise, Peter, kill and eat." But Peter said, "No, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean." And the voice came to him the second time. The voice came to him again a second time. "What God has cleansed, you must not call common." This happened 3 times, and the thing was taken up at once to heaven. Now, while Peter was inwardly perplexed as to what the vision which he had seen might mean, behold, the men that were sent by Cornelius, having made inquiry for Simon's house, stood before the gate and called out to ask whether Simon, who was called Peter, was lodging there. And while Peter was pondering the vision, the Spirit said to him, "Behold, 3 men are looking for you. Rise and go down and accompany them without hesitation, for I have sent them." And Peter went down to the men and said, "I am the one that you are. I am the one you are." Come on. I skipped another page, huh? Gosh, they're so thin. There we go. "Looking for. What is the reason for your coming?" And they said, "Cornelius, a centurion, an upright and God-fearing man, who was well spoken of by the whole Jewish nation, was directed by a holy angel to send for you to come to his house and to hear what you have to say." So he called them in to be his guests. The next day he rose and went off with them, and some of the brethren from Joppa accompanied him. And on the following day they entered Caesarea. Cornelius was expecting them and had called together his kinsmen and close friends. When Peter entered, Cornelius met him and fell down at his feet and worshipped him. But Peter lifted him up, saying, "Stand up, I too am a man." And as he talked with them, he went in and found many persons gathered. And he said to them, "You yourselves know how unlawful it is for a Jew to associate with or to visit any one of another nation. But God has shown me that I should not call any man common or unclean. So when I was sent for, I came without objection. I asked then why you sent for me." And Cornelius said, 4 days ago, about this hour, I was keeping the 9th hour of prayer in my house. And behold, a man stood before me in bright apparel, saying, Cornelius, your prayer has been heard, and your alms have been remembered before God. Send therefore Joppa, and ask for Simon, who is called Peter. He is lodging in the house of Simon, a tanner by the seaside. So I sent to you at once, and you have been kind enough to come. Now therefore we are all here present in the sight of God to hear all that you have said, to hear all that you have been commanded by the Lord. And Peter opened his mouth and said, "Truly I perceive that God shows no partiality, but in every nation, any one who fears him and does what is right is acceptable to him. You know the word which he sent to Israel, preaching good news of peace by Jesus Christ. He is Lord of all. The word which was proclaimed throughout Judea, beginning from Galilee after the baptism which John preached, how God had appointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and with power, how he went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed by the devil, for God was with them. And we are witnesses to all that he did, both in the country of the Jews and in Jerusalem. They put him to death by hanging him on a tree, but God raised him on the 3rd day and made him manifest, not to all the people, but to us who were chosen by God as witnesses, who ate and drank with him after he rose from the dead. And he commanded us to preach to the people and to testify that he is the one ordained by God to be judge of the living and the dead. To him all the prophets bear witness that everyone who believes in him receives forgiveness of sins throughout his name, through his name. While Peter was still saying this, the Holy Spirit fell on all who heard the word. And the believers from among the circumcised who came with Peter were amazed. And the believers from among the circumcised who came with Peter were amazed, because the gift of the Holy Spirit had been poured out even on the Gentiles. For they heard them speaking in tongues and extolling God. Then Peter declared, "Can anyone forbid water for baptizing these people who have received the Holy Spirit just as we have?" And he commanded them to be baptized in the name of Jesus Christ. Then they asked him to remain for some days. I know. Okay, I am a born-again Christian. I was agnostic for a little while, like 10 years or so. And that, with my recovery and all that, I regained my faith back. I can't explain it, man. What was the other one you guys wanted me to read? Well, I thought we did have the book of Enoch. Enoch in the Bible. I thought we had that, actually. Unless I'm mistaken. I thought I saw that in here. Hmm. I'll look through the index, I guess. Maybe it's in the New Testament. Up there. Right there. There we go. Let's see. I thought I saw the book of Enoch, actually. I thought I did, but I guess not. Maybe not. Maybe my mind's playing tricks on me now. Could have sworn I saw that, though. Thanks, guys. So Leviticus chapter 19, 33 to 34. Okay, Leviticus. Leviticus. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, I got itchy. Chapter 19, verses 33 to 34. Okay, cool. This will be the last one, guys, and then I'm just gonna let my phone charge and stuff while I now get ready, take Shando and everything. I don't know, but maybe have myself something to eat while that's going on or something. Then we can start the painting later, okay? At like 5:30 or so. But we're gonna read this one more, okay? 33 to 34. 33 to 34. Thanks. Okay. When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong. The stranger who sojourns with you shall be to you as a native among you, and you shall love him as yourself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Cool. Awesome. Oh, Mark. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, amen. Okay, Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Mark chapter 11, verse 20. Okay, and Turbo, gotcha. I mean, I'm reading the Bible here, so, I mean, it's, are you kidding? Mark chapter 11, chapter 24. Chapter 11. Mark chapter 11, verse 24. Okay. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you receive it and you will. Excellent, guys. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that Believe that you receive it, and you will. And I'm going to continue that. And whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also, who is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses. Yes, we must forgive each other, guys. I know it's difficult to forgive sometimes, but God forgives us. Okay. Yes, that's a very good one. How about Matthew chapter 21, verse 21, 22? Is that what you're saying there? Okay, Matthew. One more, guys, just one more. I'm getting hungry. I need to take a little break. 21, verse 24. Oh, no, chapter 21. Okay, here we go. 21, 22. Okay. And Jesus answered them, "Truly I say to you, if you have faith and never doubt, you will not only do what has been done to the fig tree, but even if you say to this mountain, 'Be taken up and cast into the sea,' it will be done. And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith." Interesting. Truly I say to you, if you have faith and never doubt, you will not only do what has been done to the fig tree, but even if you say to this mountain, "Be taken up and cast into the sea," it will be done. And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. Well, I kind of doubt that if I were to pray that a mountain blows up, it would. But imagine, I know it's symbolic. It's symbolic. There is truth to it. You gotta believe, you gotta trust in God. We're sometimes we're like, why aren't our prayers answered? But it's because we're not praying right most of the time. I found that more of my prayers are answered when I when I say, "May God's will be done" at the very end. If I let God's will be done, if I put it all in His hands, and if I'm speaking to Him, just from the heart, speaking to God through Jesus and through Mary, that seems to work a lot better than just being like, "Dear God, please get me a job," or it's seems to be more respectful, actually. Babylon was a lot like American in that respect. Just about anybody could go into Babylon. Babylon within reason, yeah. For Peter, John, and Jesus all preach the same thing. Romans chapter 1:16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes. Yep. Hey, my name is Anne Novale. Oh, thank you. Thank you, blessed by him. Let's read Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. It is Sunday, so I'm going to do a few extra. Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9, right? Yep. Joshua. It's one of the latter ones, maybe. Here, see our little index. Joshua, where are you? It's got to be in the Old Testament, I think. Yep, it is. Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9. Okay. Oh, yes, I already highlighted that one. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Be not frightened, neither be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I love that one. Matthew chapter 10, verse 33. Okay. Okay, chapter 10, verse 33. Matthew chapter 10, verse 33, right here. But whoever denies me before men, I also will deny before my Father who is in heaven. So if you deny him, he'll deny you on Judgment Day. But whoever denies me before men, I will deny before my Father who is in heaven. Yeah, scary stuff. That's why you gotta respect God. Thank you. The man in hat. The man in the hat. The man in the hat. Hey, I'll be just one sec. Okay, unless someone has just one more passage. We're going to end this live stream soon. And we're going to start up another one as usual at, it's like 4 o'clock. We do need to charge my phone, but probably around between 5:30 and 6, guys. Between 5:30 and 6. But that's granted that I'm able to get my phone on the charger in time. Anyone have another Bible verse? Just one more. What am I having for dinner? I'm not sure. We don't have many groceries in our fridge right now. Probably, maybe some scrambled eggs or something this time. I'm not sure. Anyone got a, we don't have bread though. I do have my cream of wheat, but I've been eating that like every day. Romans 3, okay. Romans 3, I might just have cream of wheat, fuck it. I love cream of wheat. I just love it, guys. Don't judge me. Romans. Okay, 137, page 137. Okay. 3. Okay, book 3. Okay, that'll be the last one, guys. We're reading the whole of chapter 3. That's the very last one right now. We don't have toast though anymore. It got moldy. We should have put it in the freezer since people weren't eating it fast enough. Okay. Then what advantage has the Jew? Or what is the value of circumcision? Or what is the value of okay, much in every way. To begin with, the Jews are entrusted with the oracles of God. What if some were unfaithful? Does their faithfulness nullify the faithfulness of God? By no means. Let God be true, though every man be false, as it is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy words, and prevail when thou art judged. But if our wickedness serves to show the justice of God, what shall we say? That God is unjust to inflict wrath on us? I speak in a human way. By no means, for then how could God judge the world? But if through my falsehood God's truthfulness abounds to his glory, why am I still being condemned as a sinner? And why not do evil that good may come, as some people slanderously charge us with saying, their condemnation is just. What then? Are we Jews any better off? No, not at all. For I have already charged that all men, both Jews and Greeks, are under the power of sin. As it is written, none is righteous, no, not one. No one understands, no one seeks for God. All I have turned aside, together they have gone wrong. No one does good, not even one. Their throat is an open grave. They use their tongues to deceive. The venom of asps is under their lips. Their mouth is full of curses and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. In their paths are ruin and misery, and the way of peace they do not know. There is no fear of God before their eyes. Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be stopped, and the whole world may be held accountable to God. For no human being will be justified in his sight by works of the law, since through the law comes knowledge of sin. But now the righteousness of God has been manifested apart from law. Although the law and the prophets bear witness to it, the righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ for all who believe. For there is no distinction, since all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. They are justified by his grace as a gift, through the redemption which is in Christ Jesus. Sorry, I'm going to start that over. They are justified by his grace as a gift through the redemption which is in Christ Jesus, whom God put forward as an expiation by his blood, to be received by faith. This was to show God's righteousness, because in his divine forbearance he had passed over former sins. It was to prove at the present time that he himself is righteous, and that he justifies him who has faith in Jesus. Then what becomes of our boasting? It is excluded. On what principle? On the principle of works? No, but on the principle of faith. For we hold that a man is justified by faith, apart from works of law. Or is God the God of Jews only? Is he not the God of Gentiles also? yes, of Gentiles also, since God is one, and he will justify the circumcised on the ground of their faith, and the uncircumcised through their faith. So it doesn't matter if you're circumcised or not, you still are one of God's people. Since God is one, and he will justify the circumcised on the ground of their faith, and the uncircumcised through their faith. Do we then overthrow the law by this faith? By no means. On the contrary, we uphold the law. That was excellent. That was very excellent and informative. Hmm. 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 Right. Yes, that was Romans. F off, Matthew Payne. Thank you for the donations and the support, guys. I must have missed that while I was reading there. Thank you. Absolutely. I agree. You want me to read Luke chapter 2, verse 25 to 35? Alrighty. I promise now that'll be the last one. Okay? Alright. Because I have to charge my phone and get ready for the painting live stream later. And, I gotta spend some time with my Shando here. Look at him. Look at him. He's an angel. Got a long ass tongue, you know. Gosh. You works. Gosh. Precious baby. Wow. He's just a baby. Okay. Chapter 2. Luke. Here it is. Chapter 2, 25 to 35. There it is. Okay, 25 to 35. One more, guys. Okay. Now there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simon. Now there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon, and this man was righteous and devout, looking for the consolation of Israel, and the Holy Spirit was upon him. And it had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he should not see death before he had seen the Lord's Christ. And inspired by the Spirit, he came into the temple, and when the parents brought in the child Jesus to do for him according to this custom of the law, he took him up in his arms and blessed God and said, Lord, now lettest thou thy servant depart in peace, according to thy word. For mine eyes have seen thy salvation, which thou hast prepared in the presence of all peoples, a light for revelation to the Gentiles, and for glory to thy people Israel. And his father and his mother marveled at what was said about him. And Simeon blessed them and said to Mary his mother, Behold, this child is set for the fall and rising for the fall and rising of many in Israel. Behold, this child is set for the fall and rising of many in Israel, and for a sign that is spoken against. And a sword will pierce through your own soul also, that thoughts out of many hearts may be revealed. There we go, guys. That's all we're reading right now, okay? Cool. So, time to crack my back. One sec. Oh, that was pathetic. Oh, that felt good. Thank you, guys. Hey, you have a good day, and I'll be right back. Yeah, and we're gonna make some art later. We're gonna work on our Vince McMahon painting. In fact, I wanted to take one look at that and show you guys my work in progress that we were working on last night. We've been working on the face and everything, the background and all that. And we're gonna commence. Yeah, buddy, it's looking good. So far, so good, guys. Vince McMahon. So far, so good. We're getting there. It's a work in progress. There we go. Thanks, guys. Wow. Okay. Hey, thanks, everyone. Hey, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later, okay? Catch you on the flip side. And if I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Actually, you know what? We will see each other again, guys. I will see you again later today. Later at about 5:30. All right, take care, guys. Thank you. I just love The Truman Show. It's such a good movie. All right. Bye-bye. Take care. All right. And we'll say bye-bye to Shando, too. You want to say goodbye to Shando? Baby. I know. Can I have a kiss? Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can I massage your big chest? Oh, got a bit of a little owie right there. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, buddy. Can I have a kiss? Wow. Okay, let me tell us the precious one. Goodness. You're a good boy. You are. Okay? Okay, guys. Thanks, everyone. Oh. Bye-bye, okay? See you later.